Welcome to the morning weather briefing. This briefing was produced by the Weather Service in Houston, Galveston on November 22nd and encompasses the severe weather threat for today. Currently have an upper level storm system in northern Mexico. The storm system will be moving into West Texas this afternoon, across central Texas this evening, and into Louisiana by Sunday morning. As this system approaches, we will start seeing some scattered showers and thunderstorms develop this morning, increase in aerial coverage this afternoon, and probably become widespread this evening and overnight before the system departs off to the east, probably between midnight and 2 a.m. There will be a slight chance for some isolated severe storms. The better chances of this occurring, and where the more unstable air is will most likely be across southwest portions and southern portions of southeast Texas. Further north and northeast, overall conditions are a little bit more stable and less conducive to severe storms. These storms can happen between early morning into the overnight hours. The peak threat time is generally after 2 p.m. when conditions will be more unstable. Expect 1 to 2 inches of rainfall today and tonight. There could be some isolated pockets of heavier totals. Upper level conditions are somewhat supportive for some training rainfall, where rains move over the same area over and over again. If stronger cells do develop over these areas, you could get 3-4 inches of rain possibly. Again, it should be quite localized, and the primary issue would be some minor street flooding should this occur. This is the relative likelihood of impact should we get any severe weather. Again, it is conditionally unstable, meaning some locations will not see severe weather. Those that do, the primary threat will most likely be damaging winds. There is some potential for some of these storms generally in the afternoon hours to spin. Any spinning storms could produce some tornadoes. Again, don't expect a widespread outbreak, but we cannot rule out a few isolated tornadoes. Hail is always a possibility in any stronger storms, and we talked about the street flooding in the previous slide. So this is a possible evolution of how things might go today and tonight. Again, like we were talking of the last couple briefings, there are different models out there, and some of them have different setup, but in general we still think that this Texas Tech WRF model has a fairly good handle on current conditions, which give us a little bit more confidence in its output here later this afternoon and tonight. So we do expect some scattered activity developing this morning, increasing in aerial coverage during the afternoon and mid-afternoon hours. Thing we'll be looking for here at the office is these individual small thunderstorms. Those are the ones that are more prone to rotate and would give us the tornado and larger hail threat. And as we get into evening, the upper storm system should be moving into central Texas, and expect a lot of this precipitation to consolidate into a large convective complex or a thunderstorm complex as it moves off to the east into Louisiana. This will probably occur around or slightly after midnight. As these storms consolidate, the primary threat would be damaging winds as this occurs. So we'll be monitoring Twitter here at the office for any severe weather reports if you use Twitter. Please use hashtags that you see here if you do generate any severe weather reports, and we will be sure to see them here at the office. Stay tuned for any updates, but this will most likely be the last briefing for this severe weather threat, as things should clear out after midnight tonight.